All right, bro, we're live.
Amazing. Episode 2.
Episode 2, bros. How goes it?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm good, man. How was your week?
My week has been super productive. It's been
All
fantastic.
right, bro,
I
we're
I
live.
am beyond giving a shit about this whole pandemic situation. I am living my best life in spite of that.
I feel that. I feel that. I've been dabbling more into like the nifty wizard side of stuff and just like trying to get into see like what could be done in the future of like text-based blockchain gaming, which is kind of like retro insane to think like you know uh
You're a real weed wizard now.
Yes, I am farming weed. I just don't know if regulations will make this a problem in the future or not for me. I don't know if the feds will get involved with weed on the blockchain.
But for now, it is legal in blockchain because they do not have jurisdiction there. The Drug Enforcement Administration has graciously left that to us.
Yeah, they have no power here.
You have no power here.
It's such a triggering when somebody says it without like the actual like heart behind it. Somebody has to put like the heart into it. It's
I
such a
had to step up. Listen, you're disrespecting Lord of the Rings, three of the greatest films ever known to human cinema.
facts, big
It's
facts.
sacred, absolutely sacred.
I actually remember having to do chores to earn my way into that movie because my mom knew how much I wanted it. She was just like, "Oh, I could string you along for weeks with chores." Mwahaha.
If only my parents had shown those movies to me when I was younger, they could have gotten me to do my chores to watch Lord of the Rings. Absolutely. Only the extended versions. I don't want anything left out.
Yeah, that's true actually, right? So we're gonna be playing some, or you're gonna be playing some Gods Unchained tonight, and teaching me what's up with another card based blockchain game.
That's right. But I'm going to be learning a bit alongside you. See, I'm very familiar with the format of this kind of card game. Now, for anybody who's watching, this is a lot more like Hearthstone than Splinterlands, because in Splinterlands you have your cards, you set them, you forget them. You
Yeah.
can watch them play, you can skip the combat. Doesn't really matter. All that matters is how you designed your front line. But in Gods Unchained, the depth is times 10, times 20. The possibilities are far and away greater than they are with Splinterlands, and every decision counts. I thought I would try opening some packs first. I just bought some packs, but I'm waiting to see if they've all been confirmed through the Ethereum transaction. Does not appear that they have yet. So we'll just get into it, shall we?
Yeah, let's see. Is there like a demo or anything that they you could run through, or is it just jump into the ranked gameplay?
I don't think there's any sort of tutorial.
I know there is once you install it. When you before I tried to install it earlier today to get my computer to run it, and unfortunately, if you guys are watching this, my Mac will not. So I ordered a new computer. It's coming. I'll be able to do more with that. But yeah, I couldn't get Gods Unchained to run on my computer. But I saw that there was a demo that wanted me to like walk through. It was like almost like a mandatory walkthrough.
Stealth Trader is in the chat and he's itching for a fight. I gotta tell you, man, I would be one hell of a disappointment for an opponent because I am just getting into this stuff.
Stealth Trader's been trying to get me to battle him all week, and unfortunately, I cannot get the. I guess it's called Apollo or something. I downloaded the Apollo thing, and it just my Mac will not run it.
I'll tell you what, Stealth Trader, you throw together a welcome set deck, and I will play you with a welcome set deck. How's that sound? For now, I'm going to throw myself to the wolves here.
Ooh, I hear cool sound effects.
That's good. That part's working.
Stealth Trader
Now,
says he's pretty new.
I'm probably going to have to reshare my screen because it opens a different window.
Yeah, it opens
Now we
sort of
should.
like an overlay on top of the installed application.
It works just like League of Legends. So there's like two different phases to it, because the launcher takes up so many fewer resources on your computer than the full program does, and
Hmm.
that's also a good way to combat like memory leaks because it resets the cache when you go between phases.
Oh, cool.
All
So it's
right,
sort of
so
like a Steam hub. Like you go to the main, installation part is like the Steam to like launch the game that you play.
Not quite, because Steam remains open, and whatever you have open in Steam stays
Oh,
open there.
okay. So it is more resource heavy.
Yeah, so I'm going to explain this part next time in my next game. All right, so intro to Gods Unchained.
Best of luck.
These green numbers here are our hero's health. So whomever takes their opponent down to 0 health first wins the match. So we always start our turn by drawing a card, and we have a mana wheel over here. And every turn we get another notch on this mana wheel. It's super small, but if you can see it, it takes more notches to unlock a new section later into the game, which kind of slows down the mid to late game as opposed to the early game, which moves super fast.
Okay.
So in the top left here, we've got a mana cost on these cards. You can see the ones that are glowing green are the ones I can play because I can afford to play them. So I am going to throw this Volatile Imp out there, and then that's going to be my turn, because when you summon creatures, they usually can't attack on their first turn. That's why those little sleepy Z's are coming up right now.
Same
So
thing with like magic. It has like summoning sickness.
Exactly like magic, yes. Why no SCK, asks Big Boy. What is SCK? I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, I have no clue. I'm trying to think of what acronym that could be.
All right, so you can see here now that my mana maximum is up to 2. All your mana gets refilled at the beginning of every new turn. So I can afford a little bit more than I could before, but I'm not off to a fantastic start. Now, at the very beginning of the game, I chose this power because your hero has a few hero-specific powers that you can choose from, and you can use these up to once per turn as long as you can afford them. Curious Pete, the name of this game is Gods Unchained. All right, so because I can't do all that much, I'm going to try and use Illuminate to clear some of the enemy's board up. So I can deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. I'll take out the Wild Hog.
Oh, that's dead.
But he's still got Panacean Messenger and the Dockside Prowler out, and I just have no critters in here at all.
So what are those down there? Are they spells or?
These down here?
Yeah, you said you don't have any critters, right?
Well, no critters I can play. So this
Oh, okay,
Underbridge
gotcha.
Assailant here, I have to have 4 mana to play her, and I only have a maximum of 2 so far.
So every turn you get 1 more mana, and every turn it replenishes.
Every turn I get 1 more mana up until we get to about 5, and then it takes more turns to actually continue gaining mana, and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay.
Yeah, so I see the cards have like a lot of descriptions written on them, a lot of in-game information right there on the card and on the screen.
Yeah. This hero I'm playing is sort of themed around magic specifically, and he has all of these spell cards that give you multiple options, like this one. So that this 3 mana card that I just played will let me use any of these 3 spells, but I want to. He's got me on the back foot because I don't have any front line out here, because I haven't been able to afford playing any creatures. That's right. Until once we start to get up towards 6 mana, it slows down. So this next turn I'm going to have 4, because there's only 1 notch in the wheel there.
My turn.
You know what's interesting? Not a lot of blockchain games could, translate well into like a physical game, but I could see Gods Unchained physical card game being easily translatable.
Absolutely. I mean, that's where these games started in the first place, because Magic and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh have been around for a long ass time.
Right. I mean, like, something other than like Splinterlands, like we mentioned earlier, is like that would be too technical to really try to play out in a physical form because it doesn't translate well. The speed and different environmental thing. The fact that the game takes care of all of that is great, but it doesn't make it so you could play it very well with like physical cards.
Well, I mean, what makes the digital format so much nicer is that it handles all the details and the calculation and the order of operations for you.
So you can't forget to roll your mana back when I attack.
Exactly. I mean, hell, if you've played Magic, then you know some of those games can get crazy complex, and actually keeping
Yeah.
track of everything that's going on the board can be
You know how many
a
times
little bit
I've
of an
let people go
inconvenience.
by turns without like applying the spell on the field to them? I'm just like, I let it go. I played the card, totally forgot to enforce the rules. So like my opponent was like, "Well, your fault. You should have
I,
enforced it."
I absolutely believe that. All right, so we're starting to get some good value here. I'm down by half my health, but I'm going to start making just a little bit of a comeback because I finally cleared out their front line.
Yeah, that was actually pretty quick. What did you start at? 30 mana, right? Or 30 health?
You start at 30 health, yes,
I'm used to
and
calling
you
health mana for because of magic.
really.
Yeah, I always refer to like my summoner's mana.
That's interesting. So I'm pretty sure the terminology in Magic is that the lands that you play
Mm-hmm.
give
Are
you
the
mana. Okay, how did he just do that? Uh, he didn't have that out on the last turn. I'm not sure how. I wasn't paying attention, I suppose.
Well, you know he didn't
Mm,
cheat, right? Because the game's making sure that the rules are being followed.
that's right. He absolutely did not cheat. Ooh.
Choose a card to pull. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so the way this works is you gain favor by being aggressive and by dealing damage, which is why it says I've got 16 and he's got 22, and then these random cards are just sidebarred here, and I don't even own these cards, but they're available to me on this somewhat random basis.
That's badass.
I got to get rid of this guy here because that deadly is going to completely waste any value I throw out here. If I had played this Riled Ursine that costs 5 mana and has 6/5 stats, his little 1/3 imp would have just insta killed it because it had the deadly ability.
Ah.
So now you can see in this wheel that there's multiple notches on each segment of the wheel, but I only get one notch per turn. So I'm going to gain mana more slowly from here on. Blitz does not do you any good if your enemy has no cards out, because Blitz does not let you attack the enemy god on the first turn, only lets you attack an enemy critter. Okay, so I'll go ahead and throw out the Ursine.
The bigger they are, the more they suffer.
And I'm going to pop one of my 3 refresh.
Bro, do you hear the banter though
Words.
between
Oh,
the
yeah.
gods? That is hilarious. I
I
love it.
freaking love the voice lines. They definitely.
She basically just trolled you.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, okay, throw it out a big card. Well, the bigger they are, the harder." That's hilarious. I love that.
That is a troll character. Like that hero is all about trolls. Like she's literally the goddess of deception. And
Oh,
so
there
you
we
can
go.
guess what her cards are themed around. They're themed around fucking with you.
So I was right along the lines of trolling. Yes, I like the lines, the quips. I know when games first started having things like that in them, it was something that really stood out to me as a kid. I was just like, "Oh crap!" Like the characters are talking smack to each other. What?
That must have hurt.
Yeah,
There
see,
she goes
that
again.
must have hurt.
She will not shut up.
This looks promising.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
10 health to 19 health.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not
we're at
good.
7 mana now, though, so we're up to the big boy cards.
Yeah, we're getting there. So I think what I'm going to do is ensure. It's weird for me to use 5 damage on this guy here, but the reason I'm going to is because I can still afford to use Blast Wave, and because both of them only have 1 health, and it deals 1 damage to the 2 highest health enemy creatures, that's going to wipe the board. So it basically resets the board, but I'm still on the back foot because she gets the next shot at populating the board again.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
My turn.
Welcome deck misses a lot of your I bet it does. It definitely doesn't have all that much, but that's why I'm banning everything else. Let's see. There's another deadly one. I don't like those. So I can't play this amazing 7-cost card.
Why not?
Okay.
Oh, because you only have 2 mana left.
Because if I play it, then she's going to just use the Poison Peddler to instantly annihilate it. This is not good. This is very bad.
That's enough for now.
This is very, very bad. I can't afford any of these, but I want to see... Remove sleep from target friendly creature. That doesn't help me at all. This game is going down the tubes quickly. All right, so you see that border there? That means that that creature has frontline, which means that if I want to attack a creature, I have to kill that one first.
Okay, so you can't just go right for the god. You have to go through one of the critters.
I have to go through that one specifically
Okay.
because it's got frontline on it. I might as well surrender here, but I'm just going to play this out just to see what happens. Because I think my game is just about done. And there is not a whole lot I can
It
do.
would appear I'm out of options.
So is that like blue wick in the middle, like the timer?
Yes, so you can see it draining slowly from this little pool of color at the left side of it. And once that pool empties out, then it starts to burn down the middle line, and your time is automatically up if it gets to the right pool.
So it's not like somebody could try to like filibuster a victory and just like make you wait 20 minutes to take a turn like Magic.
Right, it's pretty intelligent because... Ooh. Okay, so... Alright, here's a solution. The Reckless Flame Breather will basically clear the board. So as soon as I play him, he's just going to wipe out all these other creatures by dealing 5 damage to all of them. So now the board is clear, and I actually have something on it. So I have just the slightest advantage.
I hope you
The
brought
comeback
opponent at
kid.
the
Let's
moment.
go. With four health left on the board.
That's why I love the Reckless Flame Breather, because he's amazing for those oh shit moments. Okay, so this guy's got hidden and regen, which means I need to deal damage directly to it to stop it. Can I play this against a hidden character? I think I can. Apparently not. Well, that's not good. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Deal 2 damage to 2 enemy creatures. Do
Oh,
I
there
have
you go.
mana? I don't have enough mana to play it.
Aw.
That's...
But you
okay,
have
so
enough points to claim it.
I'm about to take damage. Not very much, because I can't get rid of this guy. But as soon as my god takes 2 more damage after this one attacks, I am toast. Yeah, expected that, but it's not hidden anymore. Oh,
Now it is.
because her power is cheat, so she makes it hidden over and over and over again. That's absolutely disgusting. If I just had some sort of AoE, if this card can deal damage, nope, it says you have to select the creatures, which means it's probably not going to
Because it's
be able
hidden.
to attack it. Yeah.
Oh, man.
If it was something that just dealt damage to everything, hidden doesn't save you from that kind of damage. But if you have to select something, I don't think you can select a hidden creature.
That's really interesting that like a 2 damage 1 health card can survive even though your cards are 5/5/3/3, you know?
But it's not over. It's not over yet because it's already attacked, and all that's stopping me from doing face damage directly attacking the god is this one little barricade. So I might still be able to pull something off here. So I've got this this Achillean here who's got Blitz, Protected, and Ward. Although that's not frontline. That's frontline. Apex Doomcaller. Okay. Yeah, I want to pull this guy out for sure. Because then he can't kill me with his little Spring Bloom Hunter. He's got to get through this guy first. Okay, so I need to use him to take out the barricade one. And now, opponent has 10 health left. So it's 10-2. I have the large advantage on the board.
You've been under my
Cheat
spell
is
for
not
years.
going to save her because giving that one hidden is not going to be enough to get through the front line. So this hired muscle here is frontline, which means I need to take him out
This
first.
looks promising.
But I'm almost there. Okay, so
Oh,
I'm going to end the
wow.
game right here. Here's the comeback. So because he's got Blitz, he can go ahead and attack as soon as I take him out. Frontline's dead. 6
can't
damage,
say I'm surprised.
5 damage.
Oh my god, bro! The comeback.
No gimmicks in this house.
The comeback was real. I can't believe that just happened.
I can't believe that
I
just
didn't
happened
doubt you,
either.
right? I mean, I'm surprised. I swore, hey, comeback's possible. I had the faith, but also I'm surprised.
I was really pessimistic. I thought for sure that game was totally over.
Oh my god, man! Yeah, I wish I could download it and battle you right now, but at least now I have an idea of what to do when I can install and play the damn game, and we can battle each other.
What's the problem that you're running into again?
I have a Mac, and every time I try to run it, it's just really laggy. I'll get issues with my computer where it just freezes up, all because I'm running the game. It happens with anything too. Chain Game sent me the thing to download and play the Super Crypto Cart, and I tried showing them like a screen recording of how my computer acts when I try to do anything game related, and I even have issues when I try to play Splinterlands on Chrome. Like, this Mac is just garbage. It's like 6 years old. I need to upgrade.
Crazy. All right, Stealth Trader.
So you and Stealth Trader can battle, or he's gonna fight? What are you gonna...
Yeah, put Blockchain Game Night into the direct challenge.
So you can directly challenge opponents. It's not just random matchmaking.
That's right. So when you put in a challenge code, then the first other person to begin matchmaking using that exact same challenge code will match with you.
Oh, that's cool. So it's almost like a password,
Yeah, basically,
like custom server password.
Yeah, the only way I wouldn't be matching with him would be if one of our other wonderful viewers beat him to the punch, which would be really funny because they wouldn't come in here with a welcome set. They would just wipe the floor with me. I call that content.
Yeah, I call that content. It's exactly what it would be. I just posted in the Discord for Gods Unchained our live stream, so maybe they'll pop in and stuff. And yeah, I have a decent amount of the Gods Unchained cards and stuff. And we were talking a little bit off air. I figured I'd maybe hash it out on air, but yeah, I never really got into Gods Unchained because of the way I got into Gods Unchained. I saw their release. I kind of FOMO'd because the way it was promoted, and I spent a decent amount of Ethereum on packs of Gods Unchained, and then I realized that they actually weren't even tokenized assets the day I bought them. I had to wait for them to mint the NFTs after I purchased them for me to transfer the cards I bought to individual players and stuff. So they weren't even real NFTs day one, and they didn't even have a game I could play for the first year, so it just took a while for me to get over that.
Stealth Trader, yes, that is the code. Blockchain Game Nights, all one word, all lowercase. Yeah, I mean, everything's been pretty rough in this space. We're all moving so quickly, and everybody who wants to get their product out there has to get it out there with a lot less than what would typically be considered a minimum viable product. It's just because it takes so much time to ramp up the value of what you have to offer in the public consciousness, especially when there are 1,000 different projects that are all screaming for your attention.
Yeah, the thing that caught my attention was they actually had a partnership with Coinbase and stuff like that, and I thought that was really cool. Good on them for getting Coinbase involved in NFTs and blockchain gaming, even if it was through a partnership. Still,
for sure,
still getting Coinbase involved in BCG blockchain gaming.
Absolutely. I just recorded episode 4 of my podcast today, and I was talking all through it about all the major Wax projects that have lit this year up and turned Wax into the amazing thing that it is. Because I freaking love Wax.
Same.
What I had to note, there's all these gaming projects that have this ambition of putting all their NFTs to work inside games, but all they have so far is the tokenization part. Right. They don't have the game there. Dark Country is closer to anything else.
True.
Because they actually have a game that is technically playable. Their alpha works pretty well. Now I need to just change the screen share to the game so we can see what happens in this little welcome set duel between myself.
I do
and
like their
Zelda.
art. It is like crazy AAA HD quality art. Like, holy crap, is it good?
The polish on Gods Unchained is like Blizzard level.
It is
Like,
exactly, totally.
100% AAA. There's nothing that looks remotely indie about this game.
Yeah,
Super
it's true.
smooth.
It doesn't look indie at all. It really doesn't. It looks like it came straight from Steam.
I don't know what the company is behind Gods Unchained. I just know that this game is really freaking awesome. And after this match, I think I saw that my packs that I purchased right before the stream are now available. So I'm going to do some pack cracking, and we can see what fun stuff drops.
Well,
All right,
wish you
Stealth
good
Trader,
luck on
you
the
better
drop.
mute the stream. No cheating, no screen looking.
Yeah, dude, no screen
see
peeking, all
here.
right? No screen peeking.
No,
We go in the honor
cool.
system here.
It's cool. I bet he knows what's up. There's a bunch of different stuff I can do here. If I want to go fast, take that.
Oh, the board's different than the last one.
All right,
The environment has changed.
So here's how this part works. You have 3 charges remaining. So it shows you here's your starting hand. If you want to replace something, you can. So you pick up to 1 card that it's telling you will be in your starting hand. And what you want to do is you want to try to maneuver down 2 cards that you can actually afford. Yeah, he's got like a sort of decked out board. You can personalize your side of the board. I don't really have any customization options
I can
yet, but we
personalize my side of the fucking board, bro.
Hell yeah! Look, he's got like a Starry
Best of
Night
luck.
out there. We're looking into the void, and he's got like a big old salamander dragon looking thing.
Yeah, it looks like a
Super
water park.
awesome. It's so cute. I want one. It's adorable.
That is
He's playing the War God. So he brought the
Calm
power
before the
that
storm.
stacks up his deck. So when he pays 2 mana at the end of his turn, one of the random cards in his hand, I should say, gains +1/+2. So it gains 1 attack and 2 health. So he will power up his cards over time. And what that means is that I have to move quickly. I have to establish a strong board before he has the opportunity to really jack up his creatures. Because if I don't, he's going to throw out some really fat ones. They're called big critters because they got big numbers. And those are scary. I'm not sure how much removal I have.
Cool.
It's literally the Spider-Man meme on the board right now. It's you! No, it's you!
Yeah, I know what you mean. All right, we're going to get super aggressive about pulling in cards. Because
So- It looks like there's a lot going on, but there also isn't. Like, you know, the flipping and the card pulling, and like there's the, you know, the damage points that you get on the side that you could use to get like extra cards that you might not even own. It seems to be like it could be overwhelming, but then again, it's like I've been watching it for a couple minutes. And I'm like, all right, I got the hang of it.
there's a lot of options. And the more options you have, ooh, that card is going to help me a lot later. I'm going to hold on to that. 'Cause
Whoa.
I can use...
For 4 mana, that's OP.
Well, not necessarily, because it says it's to a random enemy creature and to a random friendly creature. So I'm gonna
Oh,
toss
I see
away
that.
one of my own creatures to play that card.
I did not see that. So yeah, that's a kamikaze play.
I'm going to hold on to the Axe Woman because that Hoplite will kill it. Because when you attack with a creature, obviously the creature that you are attacking deals its attack back to the attacker. So I would lose that Axe Woman if I threw him at the Hoplite. All right, so he started beefing something up in there already, something in his hand.
I mean, we don't know what it is though. We just know it got beefed
We have
up.
no idea what it is. But we can see how many cards he's got in his hand. He's got 4 cards.
Oh, cool.
What we don't know is how many of those are creatures.
Is there a card hand limit? Like you can't have more than like 5 cards in your hand, and you have to dispose of one.
I know you can have more than 5. I'm not sure how many you can have. That is unclear to me.
Because you got like 6 in your hand right now. I'm just curious how
Yeah.
many you're allowed to stack up before you have to discard to draw.
I'm going to pop a mana and pull out the Silverback, and I'm going to hope that it damages... Nope, it damages
They
the
have
god
their
instead.
own different unique battle attacks because that card just sounds different than any other card.
They have their own animations. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I could really see where they could go with this as a 3D game. Like right now, the 2D card thing, I get it, it's cool, but like I could see how easy all this would be to like incorporate into like a 3D Pokemon Stadium kind of a esque battle.
Or like Yu-Gi-Oh, where the
Right.
monsters come out of the cards.
That's what I would like to see. I
It's
would
just
love to
that-
play that in AR or VR.
I'm super on board with that. I agree 100%. Okay, so you can see here, when he threw out that barbed portcullis, the numbers are green. And when we mouse over it, you can see that actually the base stats for that are 2 attack and 4 health. But because he started buffing that up, we can see that those numbers have been buffed, and he buffed them with his God's Power.
So green means buff, red means it was nerfed or something was taken away, and white is the static stat of the card.
That is exactly correct. That is how it works. All right, so we'll pull out this Wild
If
Earth
it
Sign.
breathes, it bleeds.
Are there any cards that cost 0 mana?
Yes, and usually what you'll find is that those tend to be very weak utility spells, very niche. At least from what I've seen so far. I don't know anything about the meta because I'm just starting to
Okay,
learn what the
I can do
cards
this.
actually do. Okay, so he's mirrored the Earth Sign. There's multiple bears on the board now. It's a 2-bear board.
I'm bearish on the board.
It's a bear market. We're hibernating out here.
I just gotta stop somewhere.
Can you not bear it any longer?
Stop! I was just gonna fucking. I was
need to-
coughing. I couldn't get it out.
You need to grin and bear it, my friend.
That was punny.
I
Good-
do
good
enjoy
stuff.
my puns. All right, so the fun thing with Confused is that it's got a 50% chance to not attack the thing you tell it to attack. So I'm going to tell it to attack the Barbed Portcullis. It attacks the other critter instead.
It's confused as shit.
So it is confused for sure.
So is there a chance they could attack your god because it's so confused?
No, it doesn't get confused enough to betray me, thankfully. All right, so we're going to load up my side of the board because I got some cheap things to throw out there. So we got one deadly. We got one that's going to deal 1 damage to a random enemy character when it dies. We've got a variety going, and this guy can really save my bacon here because he can just. Okay, well, all right. So now that you've played this front line, you have to kill the poison peddler somehow, and you tried.
Oh,
I
because
don't
it was
know- I don't-
confused.
Yeah, I don't know if he tried to attack the poison peddler or not, but it doesn't matter now. It's just gone. But I can do away with this fella right here because I've got the deadly, so all of his numbers are meaningless. And
That was a
then-
martyrdom, basically, right? Because it destroyed your card when you attacked it.
Yeah. I dropped a live grenade. So I just threw out the guy that my deadly little imp just killed. His welcome set doesn't have too many cards in it.
Oh, so what happens when you run out of cards to draw?
I
You get
have
to
no idea. I've never made it that far. Games always end for me before that happens.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if you can go to your discard pile and is there like a reshuffle or is that like an automatic, disqualification?
Like a loss, like getting milled in Magic. I have no
Yeah.
idea. I have no idea. I really need to get some more favor on the board. So let's load it up. Let's pull out the cheap stuff. There we go. Just a little mob of weak little
They
things.
all have the Bugs Bunny stars over their head.
Yeah, wild animal cards are often confused. And then let's forage, which is going to remove a bunch of cards from my void. And the purpose of that is that if I can empty my void by using this, I draw another card. Well, it's not even draw another card. It says add a random nature card to my hand, which kind of buffs up the number of cards I've got in my deck. So I've got a couple of frontliners out here now that he has to deal with before he can continue doing face to me.
Nice. We
But
have
he-
somebody in the chat says, what blockchain? This is Ethereum. Their assets on the Ethereum blockchain. The game is called Gods Unchained. And by the way, Stealth Trader, I made you an admin for the YouTube live stream. So if anybody's in the chat being crazy, feel free to ban them.
Oh, is that what that guy in there was doing? All right,
Somebody
so check
was.
this out. Check this out. He just pulled out this Twin Horn Rider with 5 attack and 8 health. And this thing has Twin Strike and Blitz. So as soon
Ooh.
as he pulled it out, it can attack twice immediately. And it's going to be able to attack twice every turn until I get rid of it, which is going to be fun.
Yeah, so Blitz gets rid of the summoning sickness, and then on top of it, it can attack twice right out of the gate.
That's right. So he just cleared my entire advantage. 1 random damage, takes out the board that took out
Look
the
how
That's exactly what I
fast
wanted.
the tides have changed. You had so
Yeah.
many cards on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. Things can shift pretty quickly depending on what the turn looks like.
Are those 3 cards that you were just looking at always random, or are they the same 3 cards throughout the entire game?
These are the same 3 cards throughout the entire game, I believe. And if I purchase one of these, it will be replaced with something else.
Okay, all right. Okay. I was wondering because I saw last hand it was there's things changing up, but I guess you had to take one out for something else to get put into the pool.
All right. So the cool thing about the Charging Oryx is as soon as you play it, it will instantly attack a random enemy character. So he got rid of that big scary buff monster for me. Unfortunately, I can't do anything else with my turn after that. But now I've got a 7 attack threat on the board, which is not to be trifled with.
Unless he has another blitz.
He might. We'll see. I mean, since it's welcome set, I would expect him to have at least one of these in his deck. All right, so he pulled out the Poison Peddler, always scary. And he's intense training something else in there. But the fact that he played Poison Peddler and then used his power meant he only spent 6 mana, which meant that what he's got waiting in the wings, he's got at least one real big creature back there.
Something he's been buffing up randomly, I guess, hanging on to it.
Now I can plug this Barbed Portcullis in, which is going to give me a little bit of a buffer, and then we will tighten up my offense there. And we're just going to ignore that his Poison Peddler exists, and 7 damage.
There's 3 indicators on that card you put down. I see the damage, something in the middle, and its health on the right.
Yes, every different kind of ability has a graphical effect. So regen is signified by a green number over a sort of like heart cross icon. So it regains that much health at the end of every turn.
Is this
All right.
player versus player or NPC, or is it both?
This.
Obviously,
there
it's
are-
PvP, but
There are practice bots.
Okay.
But the only reason anybody plays this game is for PvP.
right. But it is both, so you don't have to worry about one of your friends kicking your ass while you learn how to play. You can battle a bot and get your skills up.
That's right.
Debating on saving up.
Yeah, Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to maximize my value by making a favorable trade there.
Until the next life.
I guess you don't actually get favor until the next turn.
Well, that's
So
good to
then
know.
I'm going to deal some more face damage because that's big money. Okay, that's good. I want him.
Perfect, nice.
I wanted,
And that's
I
a
wanted that
1
card.
mana card, but it costs the most out of your favor
Right.
points.
Right, so I'm going to use it to wipe
Wait,
out.
no, wait. It has 3 different things it can do?
No, it's only got
Oh.
2. So it's either deal 1 damage to each creature or deal 2 damage to one creature.
Okay, because I
So
saw 3 cards on the screen at one point. I was just like, whoa, I thought you only got 1. Now I see 3.
Yeah, I wanted to use him to get rid of the deadly threat. So now, all he has to attack me with at the moment is his. Oh no, he just nukes the board with a reckless flame breather.
Oh, no.
Yeah, see, he's pumped that one up twice with his God's power with intense training, so it's got some big fat numbers. That's why I've been keeping this in my back pocket. Is exactly
I mean, that's
for
the
this
only
reason.
card right now that it could randomly, trigger. So you have a 100% chance of it picking that one.
Yeah, but ideally, I have something to follow up with, because if I just play this and I don't play anything else, I'm leaving my turn with an empty board,
If
which
you
is
don't
not
have
ideal.
somebody on the board because you have to do damage to yourself to do it to your god.
No, it
Okay.
only does it to a random friendly creature. So if there isn't a creature for it to attack, it doesn't happen.
Oh, perfect. All right.
All right. So, yeah, this isn't ideal, but I think I would rather just control this and get rid of it. And I drew another. Oh, wow.
Oh, shout out to Crypto Culture. Thanks for
Wow.
Kenzie sending you over.
Hell yeah, more viewers is absolutely fantastic. The more the merrier. For everybody who's in here, in case you don't know, you are sticking around because there's going to be a giveaway for some added value like you've never seen before. I'm going to be giving away a new variation of Mint's #1 of my my latest podcast episode, and that's going to come with some additional rewards that you're definitely going to want to know about.
Yeah, I'm going to try to retweet the Medium article you sent me right now.
Okay, so he threw out an Achillean, which has Blitz protected and Ward, which basically just means let's stop everything from happening. Nothing is allowed to happen. So I'm going to mirror that because I am currently winning the face battle here. And I'm going to remove protection from both characters.
My followers bow to none.
So he's got 13 health left, and I've still got 27. So he can't fool around all that much.
I put a pinned message in the live stream chat, so if you guys want to click on that link, it'll take you to a Medium article to let you know more information about the NFT Zach's talking about.
All right, so he's got a front line out, and this creature gets +1 strength after it attacks a creature. So the longer I let that guy live, he's the stronger he's going to get.
I like that you have like that force field animation.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's the Ward ability. Ward protects you from one enemy spell or god power. All right, so he's got a pretty chunky front line now. These are mostly pretty low value, but that front line is definitely a pest. So I think what we'll do is we'll throw the charging Oryx out there to get rid of the front
All
line.
right.
Boom.
Face.
And if we keep this up, he is not going to do so hot because now he only has 7 health, and I've got a 13 threat on the board here. So he needs to figure out what he's going to do with the creatures I have out here, or this game is mine.
Yeah, he's probably going to do a trade, right? He's going to attack and just... Yep.
I'm not sure why he did that. I'm
Me
not sure
neither,
what that
actually.
attack was for.
Out of anger?
There
we go.
So he wouldn't have to trade his
That was
Achillean.
amazing.
That makes sense.
Okay, I
But
can do this.
he doesn't have
Ooh.
protection on his god yet. Okay, there we go. Right, because it had Blitz, he was able to finish off my Oryx. All right, so he's got quite a bit on the board right now.
Yeah, you got 8 mana, man, to make something happen.
I've got an El Cheapo front line that I can throw down here. And I'm going to have a little bit more than 8 mana because I've got 1 refresh left. That's going to unlock my 7th mana. And...
Oh, that's like an ace in the hole right there.
Well, not quite an ace in the hole, but it is a big help, that's for sure. Now I'll throw out the Juggernaut.
Well, I would imagine maybe your opponent wouldn't know that you have or haven't used it, so like...
And it attacked the wrong guy. That's a bummer.
Aw.
There's 50% chance of that happening.
Is that the odds, 50-50?
Those are the odds with the confused creature, yes. But he does need to deal with all of this. The Afterlife isn't too useful here because he doesn't have a ton of spells that he's going to use.
Wrong pipe.
Okay, so he's got God Blitz, which means he can use his hatchet to have his god directly attack a character, which he just did. He attacked one of the 1 health frontliners, but he's got to take out the other 1 health frontliner. I would think he's... Oh, why did he use that one to do it? Because he can finish off the Juggernaut with the cheap guy, that's why.
Yeah, that was long strat.
And now he's got a Juggernaut of his own, but this one's got a little bit of steroids on it because he buffed it up with his intense training. Notice he has no cards in his hand. That this is all he has right now.
Awaken.
And anything else he pulls out is going to be pretty slow to pull out. All right, so we are at maximum mana now. I have never had a game actually come to this point before. This is a little crazy. He's got 6 health. He needs to whittle me down quite a bit. So, because he can only attack one creature with each of these guys, I'm going to do a little bit of flooding here.
Oh, I hope you got Flutter's Insurance, Stealth Trader.
Now, all he can pull out is one card at a time, unless the card that he draws lets him draw even more cards. So we're down to a very interesting race here. This is one of the wildest games I've ever played. Actually, this is quite the round.
Yeah, eventually it looks like it's going to come down to one card, and if you don't knock him out of that 6 health.
If he manages to draw something that has frontline, my life is going to get way more difficult. Okay, so he pulled a backline card. So a backline card is the inverse of a frontline, where a frontline forces your enemy to kill them first. A backline forces your enemy to kill them last. So I can't attack the backline until the rest of the board is cleared. And then he pulled out a Barb's Portcullis. He might have taken that out of the Sanctum, maybe? I'm not sure.
Whoa.
Okay, so I only have 7 health, or 8 health left. That's very, 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 very bad.
Yeah. Oh my god. I would not know how to bet on this game. Like right now, I wouldn't feel safe making a bet.
I'm kind of betting on him at this point because
this is so crazy.
Well, yeah, he's got 6 health. I have to.
Y'all can't say this game ain't exciting. Holy shit.
Okay, let's see here. He's confused, which means there's a... Oh, but he's going to attack that no matter what. Okay, I think I am probably toast.
Like watching grass grow.
Because I can't deal the damage that I need to do. That
Where'd
imp
that
does
guy
not
come
help.
from?
He came from an afterlife ability. No, unfortunately, this game is over, so I'm just going to highlight how close it was. And that is going to be game. Because his Achillean is now free. Oh, actually, well... No, it is game, because his Achillean can attack, and then his Ballista can use its ability
they
to
don't
finish
have
off.
to go through your front line.
That's right, because I don't have a frontline character to stop it from happening. He tried to finish me with the Juggernaut, and it just didn't. It was too confused to make it happen. There you go. And so he used his Ballista to deal the final 2 damage. Stealth Trader, good game. That was an excellent
really good game.
That was very entertaining. I've never had a game look like that before.
Wow.
Well done.
GG's, bros. GG's. So, I guess you have to download the game in order to play it, right? And then I guess you link your MetaMask wallet so it knows what assets you have?
That is correct. You do have to install this. This is not a web browser game. What's this about? It's just showing me this weird match complete screen. Maybe that's something that always happens.
Yeah, maybe there's going to have stats
like
there later, like how many attacks were done and stuff like that, how many cards were drawn. Because it would be cool to see those kinds of stats.
It would, but I don't think that they have anything like that quite yet. But I should be able to get
if
to
you guys are watching,
packs.
Get us some stats, bro. I like my KD ratios.
I do love stats. I freaking love stats in games. Absolutely.
You would know how close it was if we had some stats. So this is a pack of the Gods Unchained.
Yes, look at that badass high def, high frame rate animation. I love it. What is this?
That's probably one of the...
Oh, those are draw tickets.
I'll say it. It's the best unpacking animation I've seen.
Dude, Alien Worlds that came out yesterday.
Nice.
Theirs is really cool because it's got like this this outer space scene where there's a planet and this spaceship flies in and blasts the pack open with lasers.
Yeah, it almost feels like you're watching a retro video or something. Or I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I dig it. I seen it on the Bad Crypto podcast. They did a live thing with Michael.
It's super cool. Okay, so these are Trials of the Gods packs. So these are all for an expansion that's currently being sold on the website. So
Um,
I've never seen any of these cards. It kind of bugs me that I can't like zoom in to get a better look at them. I can just barely read what these actually are. I don't know why it just flips the card over when I click on it. I don't want to flip it back over. I want to get a better look at the card.
that's fine. Do you want to see its ass again? You want to see that badunkadunk? Just flip her on over. Stealth Trader said gudex.com. That's gudecks.com for stats.
Okay, Gods Unchained decks. Makes sense. Does that include custom games? Let's take a
Yeah.
look on my other screen. Gudex.com. Alright, so what's that? 1 of 108.
Oh shit! Is that Godzilla? What the hell?
Guardian of the Underworld. It kind of looks like a Cerberus.
Oh, there it
It
is. Yeah, I
says
see it now.
it's 8 mana. I have no idea what that border means. That fancy purple border.
It
And
means you got
says-
a really rare card because there's only 108 of them.
Yeah, hell yeah. It says frontline roar. So a roar ability happens as soon as you summon the card. It says deal X damage to your god, where X is the number of creatures in your opponent's void. It's got 13 attack and 17 health.
Holy shit.
Yeah, first of all, holy shit on the base stats. So what this is basically saying is
That's like right under God level. Like right under.
the more that you have kicked your opponent's ass in the match, the more you pay to play this card because it damages your god directly. Okay, Stealth Trader says click meta on GU Dex and search your name.
He says that
Okay.
this means that it is a shadow. So that's the graphic, I guess, around the border is a shadow graphic.
Well, I freaking dig it. That's a super interesting card. I am
Congrats, by the
super
way,
excited.
bro. Like, good pull.
Yeah, for sure. User stats.
Now, see, with cards that are that scarce, is it possible to lease or let people borrow your card? Because some blockchain games, like, Splinterland, they have a feature in the game where I could, like, lease or delegate cards out to people that need to borrow them.
Stealth Trader says it's meteorite, then shadow, then gold, then diamond for every card. So a shadow is like the third rarest appearance that you can get. Now, Stealth, are those purely cosmetic effects, or do they actually improve the stats of the card? Like, would a diamond version of this be functionally better than the shadow version? I'm keen to know. Meteorite is plain, shadow is purple, gold is gold, diamond is diamond. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
is there different, like, attacks and healths for different types of cards, or different abilities even, or are they all just the same thing, just different editions?
Oh wow, there's a lot of stats on here. I'm going to swap my screen sharing to this really badass website.
Thank you. Thanks, Stealth Trader.
That Stealth Trader pulled up here. All right, so this is gudex.com, and I clicked on the meta tab, and I went to user stats, and I searched up Huge Trouble. That's my player name. It's got a weekend event tracker that's telling me my progress in the ranked weekend event. So it's this timed event that happens every week. Only cosmetic, he says. The rarities do not change the functional power of the cards. Okay, that makes sense to me. And then it's showing me the decks that I've used and my win and loss ratio. So I have a 4 win 0 loss with the starter Magic deck. Apparently, that's a good starting ratio.
Damn,
And then it
dude,
shows me recent
I
matches.
love the way this looks. Just the layout of the stats is sexy.
It looks like it doesn't include any custom games, which is fine because you could pad out your stats with custom games if you wanted to. But anyway,
Can you
back
do me a favor?
to-
Can you look up my name real quick and see
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
kind of cards I have? Because I have no clue if I have any like really good cards or not. It's
Yeah,
been
what's
a
your
really
username?
long time. It should be Kenn Bosak or Kenneth Bosak, but I tried Kenn Bosak first. KENNBOSAK.
You are not coming up here, my friend.
Interesting. All right, maybe I never finished it. I thought I
Yeah,
had made an
I
account.
don't
I opened cards. I have it. I definitely done it all.
I don't know what that's about.
Maybe I don't know my
Is
own
it
name.
already 8 o'clock? Okay, you know
Oh yeah,
what?
we got to wrap things up here.
Yeah, let's get straight into the giveaway, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me
So if you
swap
guys don't know what's
around.
going on, Kyle, thanks for joining. There's a pinned comment. You should be able to see it. It will also be pinned after the stream's live in the pinned comments. You can go ahead and read that Medium article, and it will let you know more information about this specific NFT Zach's going to be talking about and giving away to one of you lucky, viewers.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to plug a little bit just to explain this. So I run a podcast called Finally Aligned, which is the world's first podcast to be hosted in the actual form of a non-fungible token. So I have these episode tokens that actually have embedded video where you can listen to the podcast from here. Now, obviously, this is the definition of trailblazing. We are we are developing out a use case that has never been developed out before. Normally, finally aligned tokens come in a space variation. And I will show you what that looks like here, where they sort of look like this. And this is the way that all of the tokens have come out so far. But today, brand new, premiering right now, is this treasure variation. And there is a functional difference with the treasure variation. You see, the treasure variation, if you keep it in your possession, when episode 5 comes out, you will receive episode 5 and a random episode 5 reward token, both for free as soon as it releases directly to your wallet. And this is mint number 1. So no other tokens here have been minted yet. You can have the very first one.
That is really badass because, after this, once you do start listing them, it's almost like a pre-order, knowing that you're going to get that airdrop.
Yeah, kind of. So you get all the content that you would get with Space, plus you get more value in the future. So I'm going to post the link to a quick Google form in the chat here.
Somebody's challenging me to a 1v1, but unfortunately I have to wait till I get my new computer. Once I get my new computer, though, yes, 100% I'll be playing the game, and I'll be letting people challenge me on live streams and embarrass me all the time.
Yeah, he's been having some troubles with his computer getting
It's a Mac
to work.
Mac was the worst investment I ever had, and I fucking used BitConnect. Like, Mac was worse than BitConnect.
What actually was BitConnect? I only know about the meme. I don't actually know what the product was.
It was a lending platform with a trading bot that made 40% a month guaranteed. But all of what I just said was bullshit. But that's what it was.
Huh.
Yeah. And it did do 40% or more a month for quite a while. I ain't gonna lie. It's insane.
Right, so we'll just give viewers a couple of minutes to post their responses in the Google form, and then I will use a randomizer website to determine out of those entrants who receives this mint number 1.
All right. Do you got the link in the live stream?
Yeah, I posted it into the YouTube chat. Oh, I posted it under the name Here Comes Trouble. I just now realized I'm actually not displaying on YouTube as myself.
Yeah, I don't see Here Comes Trouble in the live stream chat. It might have been flagged for being a link.
Really? You're
just
right.
Make a basic comment, and then I'll make you admin. That way you have permission to post links in the live stream.
Okay, so that's what happened.
Here it goes,
just didn't
and now
show up at all.
Add moderator, and you should have link posting rights.
Okay, let's try that. Are you able to see that link?
Oh my god, no, it just says boo. Huh, interesting. You want to send it to me
Really?
over here on Zoom and I'll grab it?
Yeah, sure. That's a bit of a pain.
A little bit, yeah. Usually it works when I make somebody...
Chat.
Yeah, you're a moderator too.
Okay, there's the link.
Alright, here you go, guys. I'm going to put the link right here in the live stream. Sorry for the delay.
Thank you for trying to protect us from ourselves, YouTube. I think we got it handled.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that pop up.
All right, so there's the link right there to fill out the form if you want a chance to win this NFT. And the pinned comment is, again, an article with more information about this if you missed the breakdown.
Yeah, super fast. The breakdown is that in addition to receiving this and receiving a treasure variation random episode token related to episode 4, when episode 5 drops, you will receive episode 5 and an episode 5 reward token for free.
Dude, that's pretty badass. So I can't wait till we have, blockchain game night, have its own NFT podcast thing going on where maybe people that hold our NFT get games or assets from the games we play that night or something.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to fleshing this sort of thing out. There's a lot of experimentation to be done in terms of discovering how we can reward people for interacting in the ecosystem, for participating in the content, for supporting the content. And this is one of many swings I am attempting to take at the puzzle.
It has a lot of potential for a home run, so just point for the fences and hope for a Bambino.
So I actually don't have any responses on the form yet.
It might be because it's a form, right? So let me drag this over and show people what they could expect to see. So I can show the form on the screen on stream.
Yeah, sure.
Here's the form, and all you have to do is say, "What is your wax address?" Come on, I'll do it. Ready? I'll show you. Mine is 33d4q.wam, right? And do you solemnly swear that you have only entered into this giveaway once? Yeah, okay, sure. I like your honor system question there. And that's it. I'm entered. I went ahead and submitted my wax address, and I have a chance myself to fucking get mint number 1 now. Screw you guys.
It could be that nobody is interested, which I respect. That's totally fair. The nice part is I can tell that when you said that you solemnly swore that you've only entered into this giveaway once and that you are not using multiple wax addresses to attempt to bolster your chances of winning, I know that you're telling the truth because you are the only person who has entered.
True. And the funny part is it may actually drop an Easter egg into somebody's mind and make them actually realize, oh, I actually may have 2 accounts. I should maybe enter more than once. Mr. Lodak says, I don't have a wax address, only EOS.
Mr. Lodak, you are missing out, my friend.
It's a cloud wallet, so all you have to do is go to wax.io or waxwallet.io or whatever and log in with Google, and you have a wax address immediately.
Wax is a ton of fun. They have processed about $1 million in volume in collectible NFTs that are being distributed for a bunch of different games, for a bunch of different fun collectible sets.
Man, you know how expensive the airdrops that you're planning to do with your NFTs for Finally Aligned would be if it was on Ethereum? But
I don't even want to think about it.
It's actually it wouldn't people aren't even thinking about doing this on Ethereum because it's so unreasonable. But because of the potential Wax has, it's a no-brainer. We should be doing NFT airdrops. Let's go, free transactions.
I said on the podcast I wasn't shilling for Wax, but I'm totally willing to shill for Wax because I genuinely love it. The transactions are fast, they cost nothing, and there's just a lot of fun stuff that exists on
Stealth
that
Trader, yes, you did miss something. I posted a link to a Google form real quick. If you go ahead and fill out that form with your Wax address, you have a chance to win mint number 1 of Zach's new Finally Aligned NFT.
You have a very good chance.
It's either me or you. It's either me or you. I kind of hope it's me. Screw you guys. How are you going to pull the winner? Is there a random wheel?
Yes, I am using a website that is called miniwebtool.com. It has a random name picker, and it has a 3-step randomness process certification, which is basically just to say, fuck you. Yes, it's absolutely 100% random and not rigged whatsoever.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, then I have a legit random chance. Screw you guys. I'm in it. All right, here comes trouble. There goes. I see your boo, but I still can't see the other link, and it still says moderator, which is so weird. Try doing it again, just out of experiment.
Just to post the link.
You didn't have the wrench yet. Yeah, you didn't have the wrench yet. So let's see if it'll let you post the link. It does. It worked. I knew it would. It had to. It works. So now that
Interesting.
you're a moderator or an admin to the live stream, you have link posting privileges, and so do you, Stealth Trader. So next time you have a shout out for a cool website like gudex.com, feel free to drop the link in the live stream chat for the viewers.
I really do respect if nobody's interested. I'm curious. Does your audience know how awesome Wax is? Do they know that you yourself have NFT collections available exclusively on Wax?
They do and don't, because I don't really talk about it or shill it or anything. I'll post a tweet and I talked to my Discord and Telegram about it, but I've been keeping it kind of low key and just let people kind of stumble into it because I don't want to overhype it. But my NFTs have been selling fairly well from my Wax store. I could show I've already sold over $3,000 worth of NFTs, but maybe even well more than that because of I tokenized the Nifty box and sold shares of them. So it's I did fairly well on Wax. So I don't know. I don't really want to pump it. I want the bros to really get in on it and have my first mints and my first editions and stuff before people decide to what is it? It's scalp it, scalping tickets or something.
That makes sense.
They should know how awesome Wax is because Wax is amazing. I'm just waiting for more games to come out that use the Wax, ecosystem. A couple games Gods Unchained doing what they do with the Ethereum stuff in the MetaMask is, it's all coming to Wax soon.
Yeah, just in case people just don't have Wax addresses, because listen, I love free stuff, so even if I didn't care, I would totally be on top of something free like this just to flip it. So in the event that nobody here has Wax addresses, I just posted a link to allaccess.wax.io. There, you can sign up quickly and easily for a Wax Cloud wallet, which will give you a very short Wax address that you can use in the form that I have linked above to submit a response and receive the Mint's #1 NFT.
And it says we have 11 viewers, and we have pretty active in the live stream chat. So if you guys, just take a crack at it, and if not, you may be missing out on something pretty cool. Just saying. I actually am dropping my next NFT on Wax on Halloween, and everybody that bought one of my memberships, which is similar to what you're doing with the Finally Aligned one right here, is I'm airdropping each person that has a membership the equivalent to the mint number membership. So if they have mint number 5 of the membership, they're going to get mint number 5 of my new NFT.
That's something that I would like to do as well. I was thinking about doing that with the treasure tokens, and I still might. It's a little uncertain right now because I want to make sure that it'll be easy enough to fulfill that promise. So I've been in contact with somebody I'm hoping can help me arrange that.
Basically, Stealth Trader's creating an account just for this, so he'll be right back. What's the site to get Wax address? It's right above you, D-Lock. It is allaccess.wax.io, and you can see it's all-access.wax.io.
Yeah, I posted the link in the chat one more time there.
Yeah, I kind of wish I could see or remember my name and get my cards up, because I thought it was just Kenn Bosak or Kenneth Bosak. That's all I ever use. I'm gonna have to remember.
Once you replace that computer, you've definitely got some cards to tear into.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of bummed out because I don't even know if I'll be able to play Dark Country until I get my new computer. So I think if you're down, maybe we could announce or debate while we're filibustering here what we could stream next week. And I was thinking something different. Could be, Nifty Wizards maybe, or something. I don't know. I think that's as different as it gets, but it could be anything else. I wonder what maybe you want to play.
I don't think Nifty Wizards has a whole lot of actual gameplay involved.
Really? I did an hour stream with Kurt, and it was so much fun, bro. There's a lot of quests. There's battles. We could roll dice. It's more interactive than I think a basic observers get. So maybe it would be a good chance for me to shill it to you and you maybe get it. But is there any other blockchain game you might want to play next week?
Well, first off, I think that actually. Oh, hey, look! There's another.
Get
shadow
the fuck
drop.
out of here! 1 out of 94.
Add 4 random war creatures to your hand and give them +2/+2 at a mana cost of 8. That is that is nothing to shake a stick at. The idea of you trying to shill Nifty Wizards to me sounds to me like content. That does sound interesting, because just a little skeptical.
I'm a huge fan.
I have been into it. I've been in several of the Telegram chats for it.
But you
Hey,
haven't
somebody
gone.
else managed to submit in the forum. Somebody managed to get a hold of a Wax wallet. Fantastic.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and
so did
post
somebody else.
post that again. Here you go.
Dude,
If you
you
guys
know-
haven't had a chance, there's the forum link.
Yeah, I'm excited to give away this NFT, but at the same time, it warms my heart to be onboarding more people to Wax, because Wax is absolutely fantastic. There's another one. Oh,
At least it's not like 1 out of like 5 or something. I mean,
hey man, I don't care, because I mean,
I do. I'm starting to get jealous. I can't
buy some
crack any
packs.
packs. I have some. I'm pretty sure I have some, because like my thing is, whenever I see like a blockchain game come out that uses the pack concept of distributing the in-game assets, I like to hold at least 5. That's been like my number for every game that comes out and does like a pack of NFTs. So like with the blockchain heroes, I got 5 packs that I plan on holding. You know, Alien World, 5 packs, Gods Unchained, and like Splinterlands, like all 5 packs that I'm holding. And I think
Check
I'm
it
gonna
out.
open them. And all right, well, that's the live stream, everybody. Everybody have
Well, listen, you gotta go harder in
that
on
is a look
on
at that
blockchain
3. Is
heroes.
that 3 or 5 mana? 5 mana. Okay.
That is a 5 mana cost. It says at the end of your turn, if your god has 15 health or less, heal it for 3. It's got 5 attack and 6 defense, which makes it just a straight upgrade compared to welcome set equivalents, for
You know,
sure.
we didn't even get to the secondary markets where people like that card that you just got. You could take it to OpenSea and you could say, "Hey, give me some Ethereum or die," and you could have my Gods Unchained card that I just got.
Yeah, absolutely. I could flip these. Although I've heard that due to the transaction fees,
Well,
there
that's
hasn't
periodic.
been.
Right, so I have found,
Yeah.
that the market pays attention to the fees, and the market moves with the fees now. So when fees are really cheap, you'll see high market movements on those, like,
Oh
OpenSea.
my god!
Holy shit!
That's a diamond.
Holy shit!
That is
bro.
a fantastic drop right there. 1 of 12.
That is a 1 in a dozen.
I can't even read it because it's so tiny. It says hidden and flank. When this creature attacks a god, steal 3 of their favor and gain favor for attacking. That sounds like an incredible gimmick, and I am super hyped to use it. But
2
I
mana?
think-
2 mana, bro?
I think we've probably filibustered enough, and we should.
Is that the peak? Because it has to be the peak. Let's pick a winner.
Yeah. It doesn't get any better than a
1
a
of
diamond drop.
12. Are you guys watching this right now? And
Right,
I'm just
so,
starting. We didn't even get into the secondary market shit. So like, just go on OpenSea and see what a 1 in 12 can go for.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's take a look right now. Let's take a look.
Because it's easy to filter out on OpenSea the Gods Unchained cards,
.io.
and these diamond cards, I already know they're a decent amount of ETH. You know, because they have been around for so long that collectors have already started to establish, you know, the rate of these cards.
Now I'm trying to find this card that I just picked up, and it's being a little.
You can go to account and then items, top right.
Oh, in here, yeah.
Yeah, my items, and it should
But,
be
I'm
the most
not-
recent one.
I'm actually not sure what it's called.
You can filter out the Gods
Um,
Unchained on the left side under collections. You can scroll down to Gods Unchained, and it should filter everything out, or just type
It's,
in Gods.
It's actually not showing up in my collections.
Oh,
at
because of the
all.
blockchain. Yeah, you just opened them.
Right. There would be some time for them to actually be confirmed inside my wallet.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think what happened is when you open these, and correct me if I'm wrong, Stealth Trader, but I'm pretty sure you minted those cards as soon as you unpacked them. So it might take a little bit for it to show up in your wallet.
That's probably true. That's probably true. Okay, So what we have here is a random name picker. I'm giving away this this mint number 1 of episode 4 of Finally Aligned, which will reward you with 3 additional tokens over time. Da, da, da. So what we have here is a 3-step randomness process certification that basically guarantees that this is totally random. And we're going to pick one of these 3 wallets to which I will send this token. In full disclosure, Kenn Bosak is one of these 3 wallets.
Yes, I am.
And he is the winner of this number 1. Would you like to respin, or
yeah, you can take me out. I'm just happy enough that look, I won mint number 1. Okay, I that's good enough for me. I already know I won it.
You are the true winner. So Z1 RQW.wham, you are about to receive this mint number 1.
That was hilariously unplanned and beautiful.
That was totally unplanned.
I fucking won, bro.
All right, so there is the 2. Congratulations on winning. And we are sending this transfer away.
All right, and now when episode 5 drops, you're going to end up getting that automatically. So keep an eye on your Atomic Hub assets, or just keep an eye on your Wax wallet.
Yes, within the near future, you, the winner of that token, will receive a random transferable reward MFT associated with episode 4. You will receive episode 5 for free, and you will receive an episode 5 reward for free. So the whole point is to add value, and that's what we're doing here.
Oh man, congrats! Who was that? Anyway, you wanna dox yourself in the chat? Which one of you guys that was?
Yeah, it was. It can't have been one of too many people, because there's only a few hardcore fans watching here, and
yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, bros.
Absolutely.
Yo, Crypto Grim, how goes it? Yeah, we were just playing some Gods Unchained, and we went ahead and did a NFT giveaway for one of Zach's finally aligned NFTs that entitle you to an airdrop. So pretty badass. When and where can people pick these up, since they didn't win one, if they want to get in on this?
So new episode 4 NFTs are going to be minted within the next 24 hours, and they will be posted up for sale on atomichub.io. So it's this website here, wax.atomichub.io. You can use your shiny new Wax Cloud wallet to sign in here, and you can see what is in your inventory. This website is amazing. It will let you sort by collections.
And by schemes in collections.
Yes, and by schema. So you can see here that there's an episode schema, and there are owner rewards. So this is one of the sort of value adds that I try to put in is there's a set of random NFTs associated with each individual episode. So if you directly support the show, you also receive a random NFT that is specifically from that episode.
Oh, cool. So it's almost like a Cliff Notes NFT.
Yeah, kind of. It's sort of, I use it to sort of elaborate on other things I want to say. So usually it's got 2 sides to it, and it's just kind of got my thoughts expounding upon some of the content in the episode. And I've got this professional artist.
Proof of opinion, really, bro.
Yeah, proof of opinion. This is the new protocol.
Yeah, I mean, I said what I said, and the blockchain can prove it.
And I can't take it back. Like that shit is out of the toothpaste. It is not retractable.
Good point. Don't be doing any TA. Don't be doing any TA. But all right. That was awesome, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was a really fun session. A really fun second episode. I definitely had a lot of fun playing Gods Unchained.
I can't wait to see what we figure out to play next. If it's not Nifty Wizards, it's up to you to decide, what else we could play. Maybe Dark Country or something to that aspect. But yeah, we'll see you Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Till next time, folks.
Have a day.